Hello there, and welcome to Non-Dairy Cards, where are reaching our conclusion on our Blaster versus eBay comparison here. So I think there should be 10 cards in this envelope here, but just to recap what we've gone through so far, we on our first Blaster, which was 2025 Archives, our best card was this Yamamoto Black Foil parallel here. So not a bad card by any stretch, but maybe you're gonna make a dollar or two on that one. And then our hits from our third installment, which was the Sage Artistry Blaster Box, which guaranteed 2 autos and a canvas card. So here was our canvas card, which is Quinshawn Judkins, which might technically be our best card, but we got the autograph for Daniel Scott, who currently is on the injured reserve for the Colts. So he's drafted in the 5th round. So I did some research. That's kind of part of the fun of getting some of these random autos is forcing yourself to do a little bit of research and see what you can find out about these guys. And then Jaden Janke is actually an identical twin to Jackson Janke, and he's played with his brother on the practice squad for both the Dolphins and the Texans, I believe. But he was cut over the summer with an injury designation by the Packers here. So probably might be hanging it up, but we'll see what ends up happening with him. But kind of a cool story, at least to find out for him. So those are our hits from the blaster boxes, and we got a lot of making up to do with our eBay, starting with this Logan Webb, which for less than half of that Sage blaster box, I think beats the blaster box thus far. So we'll go ahead and get into our next set of eBays, and again, I think most of these are going to be autos. I think there is one random non-auto that's going to be part of this pack as well. So we will see what we got. So again, these are from Hoodies Collectibles, but we'll get into these. And this was actually the card that set everything off for me as far as the eBay thing. I had a bid for 99 cents in. I was like, you know what? He's got a cool autograph. He's a rookie. Probably not going to be like the next big star, but he's a decent player. He's had some great individual efforts for the Giants there. So I thought that was a cool looking card. Would be a decent card to display for me. So, and again, I don't have any of his autographs. That is a sticker auto, but he just has a really cool looking auto. So a Giant with a cool auto, I'm going for that on a parallel here. So grab that. It ended up being 99 cents, and then the shipping would have been like $6. So I'm like, you know what? Let's see what else we can get. And so that kind of triggered the rest of the stuff here. So we will go ahead and put him up on the stand here. And then there are a few different, you can see there are a few different varieties, but a lot of this is going to be Bowman, and then a couple of Stadium Club cards here. So this is Zach Short, a rookie card, an on-card, I believe that's an on-card auto from Stadium Club Chrome. So I think, again, Stadium Club has some really cool-looking photography. It would be like the simple equivalent to the photogenic from Panini, but I think Topps just generally has some better sets from the photography setting here. But that one is a cool card with the on-card auto here, numbered 299 as well, so not a bad looking card there. Then we got Joey Loperfido, another rookie card on the Bowman Best, and this one is again another on-card auto here, so not bad there. Jacob Melton, who I swear I heard some tell of Jacob Melton, but again, I just thought he had a cool autograph, and the design on this Bowman Sterling I thought was pretty cool. So I think this is a 2024 from last year. So I know he's had some run at least, and I just thought that was a cool looking card. So grab that. I'll actually put the non-numbered, non-PC guys over here. Then Braylon Payne, I know he's made a little bit of noise. I think he's a pretty decent prospect coming up. So I saw this. I do like the Leaf cards here. I think they do a pretty good job. Again, another sticker auto in this case. This one is numbered to 10 on that one. So I think there were 2 of these numbered to 10 for Braylon Payne that were on auction. I ended up with one of them, and I think that one was maybe a dollar or two. And then we got this Victor Acosta. That one is another on-card auto. Bowman Sterling here from 2022. Bowman Sterling, he's still a very young prospect. I think he's actually in the Pirates organization. I don't think he's in the Padres organization anymore. Very young prospect. I think he's maybe 2021 at this point. So that was a nice one. And then again, another great auto, Homer Bush Jr. on the Bowman. Here, this is from 2023 Bowman. So another very young prospect here. So at this point, he is 24. So I think he's playing right now. I forget what team he's on. I don't think he's playing for the Padres, though. So that's another one that was a cool one. This one, they said this was Topps Fire autograph. So I had to see, was this a really fire autograph? And I'd say the autograph itself is not so much fire, but the card is a pretty cool looking card. So Gabriel Arias, decent card for the Guardians here. Again, numbered to 99. That is a sticker auto in that particular case, but can't complain about that. And then we've got Christian Santana on the Bowman Sterling. And again, this one is from 2022. I want to say this guy is roughly 21 right now. So still very young prospects. So a lot of these prospect cards that we're seeing over here, a lot of these are guys who still might make some noise in the majors here. So they still have some time to pan out. And then this one was just for fun. I like this one. I probably spent more on this one than a lot of the autos. This is a Jerry Rice orange mosaic to 199. So again, I like this one. I feel like the orange mosaic kind of works with the 49ers colors. I think obviously the copper gold works better, but I don't have a ton of displayable Jerry Rice cards, so I wanted to get more to add to the collection, and I like this one. And again, this one was, I want to say it was like $3 or something like that. So pick that one up. Excited to add that to the collection. So I think it's without saying that going and picking and choosing what cards you want, you're going to be a lot more excited when you do actually get those cards versus what ends up happening when you rip those packs. So again, our hits are great cards that we're trying to sell ourselves on, or the Yamamoto, the Daniel Scott. Though we did get the GOAT, we did get Jaden Janke, and one of these days, if this guy sticks it out, he might end up being a Jaden Janke type player here. So, I'm holding out hope for this Rice fella, and we'll see what happens there. But hopefully you appreciated or enjoyed this series here. Let me know what your thoughts are if you'd like to see more of this sort of comparison sort of thing. Probably do it anyway because I'm still spending the money on it. But let me know if this is stuff that you'd like to continue seeing. Leave a like if you're enjoying it. Comment down below. But I appreciate you spending some time with me, and we will catch you again next time.